Hi there, my name is Stein Christensen. I'd like to thank you guys for considering me for this position. I'd just like to talk a little bit about my experience that might be relevant for this position. In any case, I've been a freelance web developer for many years, and as part of that process, I've learned a lot about how to help a client think about their positioning with their clients and how that rolls into the web design, as well as the actual designing and layout and look and feel of the site through technologies like Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator, and then taking those requirements that have been worked with and built out with the customer and turning them into code, trying to integrate with plugins as much as possible, since that really takes out a lot of overhead. A lot of plugins I've worked with include Lead Pages, MailChimp, Infusionsoft. Plugins are very easy to integrate with WordPress. But in any case, I also have experience with SEO and kind of thinking through content strategy, is kind of thinking about the keywords it's going to take to, when you build a site, to help boost them up the rankings and really target that customer based on what they're looking for. And it kind of rolled into that too. Is I've worked with recently an author who his product was content, and so we had locked down certain pieces of content behind email captures, and so we would release like free chapters to people if they gave up their email, and then each of those books were very different interests of customers, and so we kind of built like customer profiles around each book. And then if someone got that free chapter for the book, then they would be released a series of emails sending more information to them, more content and things that interest them, as a marketing strategy to kind of move them further up into the sales funnel to eventually buy the books, which we would sprinkle in as reminders throughout these email newsletters and email marketing. And I've also had leadership experience in the project management. So I've been a project manager for a company called Travelport, and I was managing a 5-person team as we were working to create software releases. And so it's been kind of helpful too to take a step back and outside the development and look in and see, how do you manage a team's software from the project management to the development to QA all the way to release. And how do you kind of speed these processes up and think about the communication? Because even on a 5-person team, if a requirement changes, the whole team needs to be notified and kind of held together. So it was a great experience to take things from that angle as well. In any case, I'm really looking forward to meeting you guys, and I'm also happy to answer any questions if you have them. And other than that, thank you again for considering me for this position.